Good morning, beautiful. I do hope that this finds you well rested and ready to begin your day. This is your daily insight on life and love for September 17th, 2021, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're catching this in time, this might be very relevant for you. This is a general collective reading, so listen with an open heart and open mind. Never ever force these to fit your life. I'm sorry, I was grabbing a deck to start the reading, and I happened to grab the Daily Guidance from Your Angels, and this is what stood out to me. So, it's just funny. I'm recording this early in the day, so you're going to be hearing a lot of noise potentially around. I mean, what else is new? Okay, so again, go ahead, go get your supplies, sit down, keep me in the background. We're going to see what you need to know. This is going to be life, love, I don't know, we're going to see what comes up. This totally jogged me, by the way, made me miss the beat with that. But if you have questions about booking a session, because your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense, reach out in the DMs or the email. All right, so Cupid, sending love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Okay. Hi. No, I'll take the top one. Look at what, all of this just fell out, all of that. No, I'll take the top one, which was release and surrender. I know that you're not going to want to open up your heart. I know that you're scared to do whatever this is. This is telling you release and surrender. Something is knocking on your heart wall. Now, if you have a heart condition, please go take care of that, because we're not playing around. But, oh my God. You have new people coming into your life. This is beautiful. So it's going to cause you unconditional joy. That is wonderful. Congratulations. Can I get one more card with this? Heart chakra. Okay. It seems to be there is a lot that is going on with your emotional status in life. What I'm seeing here is, first off, your heart is being broken wide open rather than broken to pieces like it has in the past. This might involve people you've put your trust into, people who you have fallen in love with, or even family that you had relied on in the past. The boundaries that you had put in place have become walls around your heart, and it was working to your detriment. You've been working behind those walls to remedy the situation, and well, now it's time for those walls to come down. But it's created such a safety where nobody could get through to it or get through on it. And Spirit is saying that that's not going to be the way that you go about this life. You're not meant to be numbed out to feeling, to opening up to others, to not rely on other people. Spirit is telling you and pushing you, listen, we know what's in your heart. We know what you want. So this is what you've asked for, and it's on the other side of this wall, but you have to be the deciding factor to start to take out those bricks. It's not keeping you safe anymore. Those walls have become a self-imposed prison, and what you saw as happiness has become complacency. You don't need to spend the rest of your life doing that. Your heart chakra is being healed, and you're going to know and understand what that pure unbridled joy is in this situation, where you can rely on people, where you can actually have a safe space to be your authentic self, which, you know, I'm just saying personally, you should always be your authentic self, but I get it. There's people in situations where you just don't feel that you can be in that safe space. So I'm going to read the heart chakra one to you. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. This is a chance meeting is no mistake. It is the divine orchestrated, wait, it is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You'll recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. I'm just going to read all these to you. Just go get your drink. And joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. I read that. We shower you with blessings in our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. I read the Cupid one. Your heart's going to be filled with light. As cheesy as it sounds, it's going to be filled with light. You are going to experience this unconditional, unbridled joy and happiness. This isn't something that's going to hit you with an instant. It's not a drug. It isn't. You don't become addicted to this. This free-flowing energy through your heart is going to be happening consistently through time. And it doesn't mean that, these don't involve work. It's not saying that. It's saying that there's no hidden motivation and that this is a real connection that is coming in. And that if it's already an existing one, then this is one that is obviously going to be reconciling. However, if this is a new one that's coming in, it's very much the real deal without hidden motive. So, let's see. Okay. So, this I noticed was in the wrong deck, and I pulled it out to see what it was. So it was this one right here that was in the wrong deck. Leave a stressful situation behind. It's time for you to actually take care of yourself. Your weights are not your environment. You are leaving that behind. It's time for you to get moving. It's time for you to start meeting up with life again. Whatever has prohibited you from movement in the past, it's actually releasing you from those threads. So, I'm being pulled to this. Heaven is watching over you. This was divinely orchestrated. Great job, angels. That was fun dragging people through the mud. I'm sure that you had a good laugh. Okay, maybe not a laugh, but still, you know what I'm saying. What is this involving? We're going to get into what you need to watch out for afterwards and what you have to look forward to as pinpoints in this, and then the result. So stay tuned. Learn experience. Learning experience. Faith. All right. Take your time with this. I already know that you're going to test the situation. Spirit even knows it. It's like you testing this and seeing what its tolerance is, and that's not necessary, but it's not going to damage it because Spirit gets it. It's like, all right, no, I get it. You've been jaded by the past to some degree, so as a way to protect yourself, Spirit already knows that you're going to do this. So it feels like it's bracing the other side to this, like, okay, they're here, but hang on, they're not going to make this easy on you. In fact, they might even berate you over this. So that's actually really funny. What do you need to look out for in this? What are some potholes to watch out for? This just makes me think plowing on ahead, and be wary of your choice. Every action, every choice has a consequence, and that shouldn't scare you. When somebody says to you, I hope you have the day you deserve, or even enjoy the next 24 hours, or this is very karmic, or this is an omen. Whatever your mindset is when you hear those words, whatever emotion that invokes in you really shows you what your mindset is. If that invokes fear, what are you afraid that you did wrong? Like, those don't have to be bad. They're not inherently bad. It's all a matter of how you're perceiving it. So what lens are you seeing this through? So Spirit is actually saying, okay, are you just going to plow through this just to get to the end of it? Are you going to test this just because you see that what is purely in front of you, it has a sneaky objective? Because this is feeling all, it feels all, what's the word? How do I always forget these words? All encompassing. And it's like you're afraid of losing yourself. I get it. So plowing through it just to, not waste time is not going to be the way to go about this. What are some things to look out for? This is going to show up so much different than you anticipated. This is not going to be some sort of whirlwind thing. It's not coming in all dramatically. In fact, if that's the case, if that's what you're thinking, it's going to be pretty anticlimactic. Like, it might be the person you bump into at the coffee shop where it has that feeling of familiarity. Or it might just be somebody who accidentally steps on your foot and you're looking at them like, how dare you. But this... Okay, I really want to read this in a different way, so I'm just going to have to honor that. This might not be what you need to look out for with this. So this is actually telling you that you are going to feel vulnerable and exposed. You're going to feel like you're not protected, but you are. You're not left out in the wilderness with this. You're emotionally stable. Nothing can really rock you anymore because of what you went through. So that automatically has got to be a win for you. You don't have to worry about this happening in an instant. This is going to take time. I feel like you've already started walking through the door, but it happens so little by little that you didn't even notice it was happening. You didn't notice the change as it was happening, the environment around you. It's just like one day you wake up and it's there. So this is talking about, listen, you have your ducks in a row. You are self-controlled. There's nothing that can rock you. This is everything in beautiful divine motion. And you are not exposed. You are not abandoned. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be victorious, and it is a new direction. You are very clearly in a new direction with this. Okay. Can you tell I haven't had my coffee yet? I've had like a sip. And yes, this is pretty much the normal for the morning. All right, so what you actually need to look out for is holding back and not rising up to this. I know that you're exhausted from continuously starting over, but you're seeing this opportunity. The main thing to look out for with this, yes, it is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't hold yourself back or hold back what you are. You've watered and even neglected so much of yourself in past connections and past situations where you feel like this person doesn't, or these people or this person doesn't get the best of you. You're going to have them earn it, and they're going to see you, and you're going to reveal yourself to them little by little. I'm sorry, this is not a mask. There's no mask to have come off. So this is saying, be very careful in using your pain as an excuse to hold yourself back from the light that's on the horizon. The light is going to shine on you. And this is going to be something that you invest in every single day. But it's also a point of view investing in yourself. How much do you love yourself? How worthy do you see yourself? All of that's going to be coming into play. And I also feel like in keeping this in mind, you are going to see how much you never chose yourself in the past and how you put other people before that. They were never going to feed you back in it. So, I think I hear my oldest son waking up. Okay. What do you have to look forward to? Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you. It is going to rock your world. It is going to, you're going to have to remind yourself to keep your head above water, because you do this thing where it's either all or nothing. And since you're tempering it, you actually might start to get excited, and you actually might allow yourself to start getting all enamored in this. And Spirit is telling you, first off, you're going to have to remain balanced. I see the balance that is coming in. You lose yourself, but you don't lose yourself. You lose your balance, and you, it's like you show this very excited aspect of yourself, but you're quick to get centered and grounded as a way to not overload yourself again. And what you also have to look forward to is establishing boundaries, but you're going to have a hard time with that. It's almost as if you're asking for permission and making sure that it's okay with the other person. And first off, that's going to be knocked immediately. I think they're going to make you stand your own. And also the Star card, and it's restoring hope. It's putting out the feelers out there and having them responded very well to. And I think that that's a huge sense of relief. So this, I see that you're going to, it's not withholding. You're not going to, you're not going to cut through everything like you had initially wanted to, just to plow through this and get to the end. I see that you are going to savor every moment with this and just enjoy it, and that you are getting over the karmic situation as you invest in this connection even more. So I feel like that is incredibly beautiful. What is the likely result of this? I'm going to get daily guidance from your angels again. I'm feeling pulled to that. If this says wedding, I'm going to lose it. Let your past go. Okay, so we have let your past go, acceptance, and trustworthy guidance. I love it. Okay, so we didn't get wedding, because this in the beginning of it was absolutely ridiculous. You have to accept who you are and where you are, and also accept that you are acceptable towards other people, and that you have to do nothing to impress them. You literally owe nothing to anybody as far as trying to claim your space in the world. This is letting you simply exist, and that holding that space for you is incredibly healing. So this is, we have the Merkaba awakening up here, if you pay attention to that, right above the angel over his shoulders. So this is going to be another catalyst for an even deeper awakening. And I feel like this is yet again making you very light, lighter than air. Very less conditioning for yourself. Actually, I want to cleanse these cards again. We're going to get some more final cards from Wisdom of the Oracle. This is an all-around very healing situation. All right, come on out with it. All right, I want the cards to fall out. You see me shuffling, right? Like, I'm going to do a messy job just to get some cards. Don't be afraid of what comes out. Ooh, something came out. And then we have a change in the direction. All right, so this is actually going to bring you into an entirely new circle of people. So as you awaken through this and you let your past self and conditionings and past ideals of yourself go, a new form of you, a very authentic form of you starts to take shape, and it starts to take more space in your world. But instead of running from it and going back into old patterns, I see you actually embracing this. So even though this change is going to involve you mourning the let go that you have to of the past, I see this change in direction and bringing in even more people that are going to be like-minded, even more situations, but also this connection, I see it very much deepening. I feel like this is something that you did not see coming. So, final cards from it's time for you to set your intentions and sights out. This isn't just about intimacy or connections. This is about an entirely new direction in life. And I see that you are starting to allow yourself to envision the future, start to actually show your passion with it. And I see it being very action-oriented. This is somebody who does exactly what they say they will do. There's nothing really stopping you. I see that you're getting into the confidence and authority of your life, and I see that this is something where you can really take it by the reins. I see that you are very much a passionate and emotional leader in this one, and it's very healing because it's very much you that has been unveiled through the experience of this connection from the beginning of the reading. And to end this, we have a wish granted. What's this? What's sticking out on my hands? But you have to write the rules. This is not going to be traditional like you would have expected in the past. You're breaking so many traditions with this. You have to write your own rules for this life. And this is going to be something that works better than expected for you. So, again, if you have questions about booking a session, because your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in-depth, and intense, go ahead and reach out in the messages or in the email, and definitely let me know where you are in the world, time zone wise, so I can see what I have available to you. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know that you are greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well. You're coming across this. You need a message, but it looks like it's going to be all around a wonderful start to a new chapter that looks grounded, isn't placed before you just yet. It feels like emotional and financial opportunity coming in. I see emotional because the cups. I don't want to just say abundance because we have the pentacles here. That's very grounding energy. It's very stable energy. A door that is opening up to you that you can really rely on. So this feels good. What else do you need to know? If this doesn't resonate, let it fall away. What do you need to know? What's this? Oh. How badly do you want this change? This is what you want. Something's going to have to change in order for this to actually happen. This is what you want. This is solid. It's going to completely disrupt everything that I feel was a back burner plan. Not diminishing it in any way. But this is a huge opportunity that can really change your life, really change the course of your life. It's going to require your focus. but you have the passion for it. I feel like something very dormant inside of you is finally waking up and it's erupting. So this is going to be overwhelming, but in a good way, changes. This is going to be massive ones on a massive scale for you. And no, it's not happening overnight. We have the earth energy here to reinforce that bad boy right there. This is going to set off a catalyst. This is going to catalyst a lot of events. It's going to change your life, yes, on the massive. However, it's going to be a process. And I think that you said yes to this. Because look, we have 10 to the ace. You're going right into this new beginning. You're getting your treasure at the end of the rainbow. Don't look back. You're going to be very happy with this. Hey there, gorgeous. All right, this wanted to take a ride with us. So we're going to be looking at your love life through these. If you're coming across this, what's happening with your situation? Either this is the current relationship or one that's coming into play. Pray. All right, pray for what? Pray for rain. Okay. You've put it out there. Your prayers have been heard. They're being answered. You probably have given up on something in your life or were on the precipice of doing so. So what Spirit is telling you here is something is coming in. It looks like there is, yes, an opportunity for commitment. This, it feels like a form of reconciliation, healing. Healing with a commitment is making me feel like this could be some sort of reconciliation or healing from some sort of a traumatic breakup. But whatever the case, this is somebody who is very near and dear to your heart. And I think that part of you has always kept them in your mind. If this is a current relationship, I think it's drawing you guys back together. You guys may have been in an emotionally distant or even a physically distant phase of this connection. But I see that, like I was saying before, it's coming around again. It seems like intimacy, love, and obviously healing is being restored. And I really think that you've been doing some intense work on whatever these barriers were. Not only in yourself, which doesn't allow you to receive or to express love, but also what you are willing to participate in and put up with. So as long as this is not in any way, shape, or form an abusive connection, congratulations. If this is in any way, shape, or form abusive, don't do it. Just don't. You deserve the best. But I see love coming back. It's going to be beautiful, and it feels like it's going to be very solid this time. Hey there, gorgeous. If you are coming across this, we're going to get a message from Wisdom of the Oracle. So sit tight. Don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. How the story comes together as a whole. Something's crumbling right now, and it's important that you see the cracks in your foundation. What about it? Stop trying to be so agreeable for other people. Stop trying to be so likable and palatable for other people. And I actually see that this is something that you are making the change on in your life. Being the agreeable, the people pleaser. I feel like you're getting your groove back. Yeah, you're getting your groove back. The cracks in your foundation are about your people-pleasing tendencies, and that leads to codependent behaviors. I'm not giving you crap about it, but this is something that is very real. But I also see that this is something that is being remedied right now. You're choosing your peace over everything else. And I see that you're in transition to something that feels more calm, more centered, more authentic for you. So the leg up is you having help, but also I don't feel like it's just spirit help. I also feel like what you're seeing from whatever it is that you are letting go of, it is showing you its true colors, which are in your own way very intolerable. And I see this question of, why did I hang on so long to this? You are finding people who are going to be more authentic, but right now it's important that you get away from all of that excessive noise and find your peace. You're about to start on something very new, and I see that Spirit's giving you an olive branch. It's very ensuring. And look at how blank the land is around this egg. You can really make whatever you want on top of that. So this is saying, reach out, put yourself out there after you have gotten rid of all of that static. Cracks in your foundation are going to be remedied when you are true and authentic to yourself. Hey there, beautiful. If you're coming across us, we're going to get a message from the Halloween Oracle. We're kicking this off with the light after the darkness, dawn. I think that you're seeing a new light right now. Oh my. All right, so lightness after the dark. What about it? You just went through a huge death cycle, didn't you? I can only imagine what that involved. You are worthy, you are lovable. This is coming out of what seems to be very important relationships in your life. So we have graveyard, which is about unnecessary fear. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. And we have death. The eternal cycle begins here, and then we have dawn, the light after the darkness. Whatever heartache you have just experienced really jarred you. It hit every single one of your insecurities. It filled you with self-doubt. And I don't think it was just this last heartache. I'm seeing the letdown of every relationship, every opportunity. So what made you feel like you were unlovable? I see that this is going to be a huge inventory piece for you, but you are lovable. You are going to be healing. And I do see that love is coming back your way. You are entering in a new cycle of life after this, what seems to be triggered dark night of the soul. But I think that it was the heartache that triggered this dark night of the soul. This, why can't I have this? Why can't I have this love, this happiness? And I really feel like you threw down the gloves. I do feel like you faced every single one of your fears and challenges in this. But also, I think that you were okay with being alone. And now, much like everything else, here comes love. The eternal love, the love that spans beyond this lifetime. This feels incredibly beautiful. I see that this has to be a union of self, but also something coming back again. This is going to be different because you're different, and this is an entirely different cycle in your life. So congrats. All right, we're going to get a message from daily guidance from your angels. So, what do you need to know? Well, first and foremost, go for it. Go get them. Go get them, tiger. Come on. All right, what do you need to know? Hi. I think that you do know that you do need to actually ask, not ask for permission to hold your ground or take up space, but know when to ask for people to step up or help you out. This is going to be a little bit different. Okay. This is so cool. I have 6 cards in front of me right now. All right. We have ask, change in direction, new partners, see only love, be honest with yourself. Very interesting. It's time for you to put yourself out there. You don't know what direction you want to go in right now. You don't know what the road has before you. So I see that you actually have to kind of open up and ask questions, ask about what's not meant for you, ask about what is going to work, ask about how much you have changed. You have changed directions, and this is going to involve new people who are going to be coming into your life. The old you, I'm sorry, that is very definitely over. I do feel like a wheel of information is just completely entered into your awareness. And now it's a new tool that you have to add into everything that you do. So this, I see the new partner who's coming in as not only a new partner, but new people. New all around. See only love. So I see your nerves being completely strung out on this. I know that this is what you had asked for. You don't feel like you are ready, but that's fine. Spirit is telling you to please let down your guard and be aware of when your answer comes to you, when your question is being answered and gifted right in front of you. Be honest with yourself. You want this, but you're afraid that this is what you want and that it's going to end up the same way that everything else did in the past. No, it's not. It's not going to. See this for what it is and how it's different. And go for it. Accept it. I'm sending you so much love. This is beautiful. Hey there, beautiful. If you're coming across this, we're going to get a message from Rider-Waite. See what's up. If this doesn't resonate, continue with your day. If it does resonate, I hope that it's a good resonate. Listen with an open heart and an open mind while I'm shuffling terribly. All right, let's see. What do you need to know? What's coming towards you? Okay. Okay, it seems like a challenge. Rise to the occasion. Let's see. Ooh, too many cards. Can I please get like 1 or 2 more? Okay. Seems like something's a challenge. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. All right, something that you really set out to do is not working out. It's just not. It's like it's losing momentum. It's losing any sort of resources. A lot of doors are shutting on this particular situation in your life. I feel like the opportunity has been lost. Then we have the Empress. Use this as a problem-solving opportunity. Look at this through a new angle. Use your creative skills to actually have the sun go back on its head. So this, it seems like it's going to be a fresh start. You're going to be glad that this didn't work out. This, what you will be planning, is going to be a lot better. And also, you're not going to hold yourself back from it. Okay. Final card, please. Whatever has not been working out, that has been dragging its feet, losing momentum, that keeps having the door shut on it, it doesn't mean you hit it harder. It means that you pull back, you reassess the situation, you find a different way to make something work. It's not going to work in the way that it did the past. This has a lot of fire energy around this. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This might be a person with that sign or a time frame. But just know that canceled plans, you're going to be grateful for, and it's going to set off in an entirely new direction.